Drake's legal team is celebrating a preliminary win. A federal judge has ruled the entertainer's attorneys can have access to Kendrick Lamar's contract and other sensitive information.
He filed a petition against UMG. He claimed the label used dishonest tactics to increase the number of listeners for Not Like Us. He also filed a petition against UMG alleging defamation and claiming that the label could have stopped the release of Not Like Us, which the rapper said, falsely accusing him of being a
Lawyers for the rapper Drake, real name Aubrey Graham, secured a partial victory in court when a judge allowed his defamation lawsuit against his record label, Universal Music Group, to proceed with discovery. The suit stems from the song Not Like Us, a chart-topping hit by Kendrick Lamar, who is also under contract with UMG, that Drake claims were defamatory for characterizing him as a predator who has preyed on young girls. The song, which has remained in the Billboard Top 10 since it was released last year, came out in the course of a rap battle between the two men in which each lobbed eye-popping allegations against the other.
The Grammy goes to...
What's up with it?
In one of his own songs, Drake encouraged Lamar to drop a diss track and talk about him liking young girls, in what seemed an attempt to head off a potential line of attack, since Drake was filmed kissing a 17-year-old and talking about her breasts at a 2010 concert. After taking the feud from the recording studio to the courtroom, Drake has been widely criticized by some rap fans, some for his alleged softness, and others for alleging in the suit that it was anti-Semitic for Lamar to call Drake, who is Jewish and black, a colonizer. Drake has also accused UMG and Spotify of inflating the streaming numbers for Not Like Us, a claim both companies have denied.
We're gonna dedicate this one to the city. Compton, Watts, yeah. Long Beach, Inglewood.
The judge's ruling opens the door for Drake and his lawyers to begin the process of discovery that they have sought for months, specifically deposing UMG executives and accessing documents, including potentially Lamar's contracts, which Drake has mocked in song. Drake's attorney, Michael Gottlieb, sounded eager to begin the expansive discovery process in a statement saying, "Now it's time to see what UMG was so desperately trying to hide." In the course of the beef, both artists contest each other's authenticity and blackness, use of language, masculinity, core values, and connection to place, often in complicated ways and frequently predicting areas of weakness. Lamar framed Drake as an outsider to hip-hop. More black features till you finally feel that you black enough. And I even hate when you say the word, but that's just me. Meanwhile, Drake pushed back by portraying Lamar as insecure, overly focused on industry validation, and dependent on a cultivated activist persona. In Family Matters, he raps, "You just actin' like an activist, it's make-believe." He also undermines Lamar's street credibility in Tailor-Made Freestyle, performed in an AI-generated Snoop Dogg voice, where he states, "I know you never been to jail, never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody." On Not Like Us, the Grammy winner refers to Drake and his friends as certified P-Files, who should be registered and placed on Neighborhood Watch. But according to UMG, the Hotline Bling performer encouraged the feud, seemingly until the public appeared to side with Lamar. Drake encouraged the feud, the filing from UMG states. For example, when he felt that Lamar was taking too long to respond, Drake released a second recording in which he goaded Lamar to continue the public rap battle. Lamar did just that, and collectively, Drake and Lamar released a total of 9 tracks taking aim at each other. The motion from the record label also states that Drake was pleased to see UMG promote tracks that hurled accusations. Drake claims that Not Like Us is defamatory. It is not, the filing states. UMG also refutes Drake's claim that Not Like Us constitutes second-degree harassment and that its promotion violates New York's general business law. Less than 3 years ago, Drake himself signed a public petition criticizing the trend of prosecutors using artists' creative expression against them by treating rap lyrics as literal fact. As Drake recognized, when it comes to rap, the final work is a product of the artist's vision and imagination. It states, it continues, Drake was right then and is wrong now. The complaint's unjustified claims against UMG are no more than Drake's attempt to save face for his unsuccessful rap battle with Lamar. The court should grant UMG's motion and dismiss the complaint with prejudice. UMG wants to pretend that this is about a rap battle in order to distract its shareholders, artists, and the public from a simple truth. A greedy company is finally being held responsible for profiting from dangerous misinformation that has already resulted in multiple acts of violence, Drake's attorney Michael J. Gottlieb revealed in a statement. This motion is a desperate ploy by UMG to avoid accountability, but we have every confidence that this case will proceed and continue to uncover UMG's long history of endangering, abusing, and taking advantage of its artists. In Not Like Us, cloaks cleverly dangerous lyrics behind a catchy beat and inviting hook, Drake's suit claimed. In the suit, the God's Plan performer also claimed that the cover art and music video for Not Like Us featured his home in Toronto with labels similar to those used by law enforcement to pinpoint S offenders. At the time, UMG responded to the filing, calling the claims untrue. The notion that we would seek to harm the reputation of any artist, let alone Drake, is illogical. We have invested massively in his music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historic commercial and personal financial success, a spokesperson for the label said in a statement. They added, "Throughout his career, Drake has intentionally and successfully used UMG to distribute his music and poetry to engage in conventionally outrageous back-and-forth rap battles to express his feelings about other artists. He now seeks to weaponize the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression and to seek damages from UMG for distributing that artist's music. We have not and do not engage in defamation against any individual. At the same time, we will vigorously defend this litigation to protect our people and our reputation, as well as any artist who might directly or indirectly become a frivolous litigation target for having done nothing more than write a song," the rep concluded. But while Drizzy is busy crying foul over Kendrick's music, the Canadian seemingly continued poking the West Coast rapper in his latest music video. Fans think Drake purposefully mocked Kendrick and his visual language in the Nokia music video. But that's just a theory. Charlemagne Tha God and Andrew Schultz have been on different sides of the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef at various points, although we wish more opposing fans would engage in dialogue like this. Their most recent debate on the matter on their Brilliant Idiots podcast was about Drizzy's new Nokia music video. Basically, Charlemagne accused the Six God of biting K-Dot's aesthetics and visual language over the past several months, the Squabble Up and Not Like Us videos, and the Super Bowl halftime show. On the other hand, Schultz thinks his co-host is reaching. Many diehards engaged in the very same debate when this Nokia visual dropped, albeit for different reasons. Some folks just didn't like Drake's Nokia music video in general, resulting in some directorial advice from the likes of Kai Cenat and everyday fans. But a few viewers believe the Toronto superstar purposefully emulated his Compton rival to mock his style, retort against his dominant run, and make it clear he's not going anywhere. Closer and closer to taking those batons at the current moment amid the similar success of Nokia. So, whether or not you agree with Charlemagne Tha God or Andrew Schultz's takes here, it's representative of so many different interpretations of everything orbiting around these MCs. Perhaps we will never know what really inspired this black and white music video or the legal battle's many changes. And that's it from us today. Until next time, thank you for watching.